Will Ferrell and Ryan Reynolds battle it out for the spirit of Christmas. What could be more festive than Spirited?
On a bitter, cold Christmas Eve, one dark soul is selected for redemption by the ghosts of Christmas past, present, and yet to come. A tradition that continues to this very night.
Hello and welcome to Screen OD, the channel for people who love TV, movies and streaming. My name's Tim. I'm an editor and a journalist who's been writing and talking about the media industry for more than 15 years. And yes, it's Christmas time, and that can only mean one thing. Lots of new Christmas movies arriving on the streaming services that you watch. Today, it's Apple TV Plus's turn with Spirited, which features two huge names in the shape of Will Ferrell and Ryan Reynolds. And this is a Christmas carol, but not quite as you remember it.
Like a Christmas carol?
Yes, if you would just let me get this out. Sit.
So out of all the people on the planet, murderers, people who do gender reveal parties, I'm the guy you're gonna haunt.
You know what? Forget it.
Okay, so what's this one all about? Well, Spirited, as you may have gathered from the clips you've already seen and from some of the clues I've given you, is essentially based on the story of Charles Dickens' Christmas classic, A Christmas Carol, which in itself is quite a mouthful. Now, this is not something that's new at Christmas, of course, and many movies over the years and many TV shows have been based on this premise. Now, what this film relies on is it's found a new twist on an old story.
I told you, the guy is a level 20 Benjamin Dickens.
Come on, I can take this guy.
I'm your ghost of Christmas present.
La 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 la. I'm not watching your dramatic re-encrapment.
Hey, I'm haunting you. You can't just run away from me when I'm haunting you. Hello?
Just like the original Christmas Carol, we have a ghost of past, present and yet to come, or future, whatever you want to call it. Now, the difference here is that these guys have been working together and there's kind of a bit more of a corporate feel to what they're doing. Now, in this story, Will Ferrell is the star and plays the ghost of Christmas present. Now, obviously, people will remember Will Ferrell from one of the greatest Christmas movies ever made, in fact, often voted the greatest Christmas film ever made, Elf. But here he is playing a ghost. But his ghost of Christmas present is a little bit different to some of the ghosts of Christmas present that we have seen before. And he starts to challenge his own ideas and get challenged when he goes about his job. That's because every year this gang of ghosts want to help someone redeem themselves. They want to find the best in people at Christmas. But this Christmas, they have their toughest challenge yet. And Will Ferrell's ghost of Christmas present is sent off to deal with a guy called Clint Briggs, who's played by Ryan Reynolds. Now, the problem with Clint Briggs, no, not Scrooge, is that he is a hard-nosed PR executive, and his entire job is about changing perception in people's minds, and it's about making people think differently. So when he starts playing the dark arts on Will Ferrell's ghost of Christmas present, things don't quite go to plan.
I believe he can be a positive force for mankind.
And he's got his hands all over everything.
Yeah, I wish. Maud, are you texting HR? No.
Whilst we're talking about Christmas films, what about a little interlude? What's the greatest Christmas film ever made? Leave your favourite Christmas movie in the comments below. Now, although this is based on a story that you will know, I don't want to spoil too much about the high concept twists that come in this one. What you do need to know is that this is not an easy journey for the ghost of Christmas present. Will Ferrell's character has to work very hard to try to get through to Clint, Ryan Reynolds' character. And in fact, Clint, being the master of PR that he is, manages to turn a lot of things back on to the ghost of Christmas present. This is one that is full of Christmas cheer. It has song, it has dance, and it has quite a lot of funny things to keep you interested.
People don't change.
We got a runner! That's just fun to watch. I'm here to change him to being a more positive force for humanity. Clint. Yeah.
It's fair to say that at times this story can be a little bit confusing as an audience member because, you know, we are expecting a Christmas carol and then curveballs come in from left and from right from time to time. However, it does come back together and it does draw you along on a festive tale that is definitely worth hearing. At the heart of it, you have the absolute undisputed king of Christmas movies, Mr. Elf himself, yes, Will Ferrell, who is fantastic in this central role as the Ghost of Christmas Present. Someone who is complex and humorous and vulnerable, but also wants to get the job done. This comes across incredibly well, and, you know, I just don't think that Will Ferrell can do much wrong in a film like this. And opposite him, Ryan Reynolds' kind of dry, dark wit, it really bounces off Will Ferrell's character well, and the two of them make this film so incredibly watchable.
You Photoshop yourself into these pictures of my executive VP?
I don't think so.
Oh, you want that.
What I want is for you to shut up and let me do my job.
Is there a Ghost of Christmas Grumpy? Because you could do that job.
And this isn't just about Reynolds and Ferrell either. There's good performances throughout the film from the likes of Sunita Mani, who plays the Ghost of Christmas Past. You've got the voice of Tracy Morgan playing the Ghost of Christmases Yet to Come. And you've got Lily Sullivan, who you may remember from the excellent Righteous Gemstones, who plays a very good HR ghost, which you just don't have enough of in most Christmas films. Add to this song, dance, and silliness, and you have got yourself a lot of Christmas cheer.
This is where real change begins.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah, he's definitely... No, he's fine.
He's good.
Well, none of us really...
Is Spirited a movie that is going to live on for decades and decades, like Elf, a movie which people associate with Christmas as much as turkey and presents? Is it going to be a movie like It's a Wonderful Life that continues to win the best movie at Christmas polls for generations to come? Maybe. Maybe not. You know, it's a good film, it's a solid premise, and it's high concept and delivered in a way that you can understand as an audience. It's funny, it's silly, it's got lots of jokes, it's got lots of songs, and there's lots of reasons why you want to sit down and enjoy this movie. Will it live on forever? I don't know. There aren't enough new Christmas films that are different, and this one definitely has a difference to it. So I'd recommend, if you want to try something different this Christmas and you're looking for some Christmas cheer with some excellent actors at the centre of a story that's executed really well, switch on Apple TV Plus now and stream yourself Spirited, because it's Christmas and that's what it's all about. Spirit. Right, that's it. Thanks for watching the review. I hope you found it useful and enjoyed it. If you did, why not hit that like button? And don't forget to subscribe to Screen OD for all the best videos direct to your feed.